Hi, welcome to today's show. Thanks for joining the conversation. As many of you know, I've written a lot of books on health and wellness, 22 to be exact, and I speak all over the world to champion better health options, especially for women. And because of that, I'm often labeled by my critics as controversial. One topic, though, that is near and dear to my heart, and the jury's in, the facts are the facts, and to deny yourself the benefits is really a shame. I'm talking about bioidentical hormones, one of my favorite topics. And if you're experiencing menopause or perimenopause or any of the pauses, pull up a chair, let's talk. But first, I want to share a video with you that I found on YouTube. It was posted by a woman named Candy, and she's allowed me to share her very personal story with you. Watch.
For the past couple of weeks, I've been experiencing very, very intense hot flashes, night sweats. The night sweats are so bad till when I wake up, my hair is soaking wet. I have found myself getting up 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning to get some relief by taking an extremely cold shower. To me, I feel like it's nothing out there that can help you. You just have to go through it. And sometimes, you know, I've been researching that some women go through it for years before it actually goes away.
Man, that's heartbreaking, isn't it? And the thing is, Candy's not alone. This week, we surfaced a poll on the side effects of menopause on my Facebook page and across Cafe Mom. We asked, what's the worst part about menopause? The results and your comments are really alarming. And what that says to me is that women across the board are suffering every kind of bad side effect imaginable, and it's so unnecessary. So let's get one thing, very important thing straight, because I can tell by your many comments that a lot of our viewers don't know the difference between bioidentical hormones and synthetic hormones. So to help us sort through the confusion is my good friend, and for full disclosure, my gynecologist, and she's a hormone specialist, Dr. Prudence Hall. So explain to them the difference between synthetic hormones and bioidentical hormones, because everybody's afraid they're going to get cancer if they take hormones. Take it away.
So,
yeah,
the studies from 2001 were on the women, from the Women's Health Initiative, were on the synthetic hormones. And those hormones really do increase the risk of breast cancer. And those hormones are made in a laboratory not to be our same hormones. They're pregnant horses' urines derivatives.
Right. So synthetic hormones are so-called hormones. Bioidentical hormones are?
So bioidentical hormones are created from soy and yams, and they're created to be exactly the same hormones that we have in our body. The studies are in. There have been hundreds of thousands of women who have been studied, and bioidentical estrogen does not increase the risk of breast cancer. It does not increase the risk of breast cancer. And what we're finding is that even when women have had breast cancer and they decide to take bioidentical hormones, their survival rate is really considerably better than those who decide not to take it. So I really don't want women to be afraid of taking this really important intervention in terms of longevity. Hormones, bioidentical hormones, actually decrease every single cause of death in women. This is a way for them to better their lives, to not take medications.
Will these take away all the horrible side effects?
They do a remarkable job in taking women out of menopause.
A big topic of conversation on Cafe Mom is hot flashes. They're awful. So what do you do about them?
Well, hot flashes are the easiest thing that we can resolve with bioidentical hormones.
But women talk to me about the anxiety of bedtime. Is balanced hormones the answer?
When our estrogens are low, the stress hormones go up. So women feel an extreme state of anxiety.
What do you do when a woman comes in and says, I'm fat, I hate it?
Probably 95% of my women come in saying that they feel like they've gained weight. And it's due to imbalanced hormones.
Wow. There are no shortages of videos on YouTube featuring women who are sharing their hormone questions and concerns. And this next one was posted by Lily Seymour. She's been told to take both estrogen and progesterone by her doctor, but is afraid of all the side effects. Let's take a look at what she has to say.
I've been struggling with all the menopausal symptoms. I am in full-blown perimenopausal. This little pill is progesterone. The actual name of it is called medroxyprogesterone. Side effects: nausea, bloating, breast tenderness, headaches, change in vaginal discharge, smooth swings, vertigo, dizziness, drowsiness, weight gain or weight loss. Now, according to her, you can't take estrogen without taking progesterone. So it's a lot to think about to take these. I'm just perplexed at this, whatever this is.
So what would you tell Lily? What's wrong with the regimen she's been given?
The progesterone should not be used. No one should be taking medroxyprogesterone.
That kind of progesterone, because I don't want anyone to think they
progesterone.
shouldn't be taking progesterone. She's just taking the wrong kind.
Yes, she's
Synthetic.
taking the wrong kind, and in this case, it has a lot of research behind it showing that there are many better types of progesterones to take. The bioidentical hormones are much, much better.
You and I could talk for hours. Will you come back and we'll just keep this conversation going, because I think women are just starving for clarity about this. Thank you so much.
Well,
You're
it's
such
been
a
a
good doctor.
pleasure.
This is a good doctor. My next guest is Dr. Abe Morgentaler, a hormone researcher out of Harvard University. And I asked him to join us today because we spent a lot of time talking about women's hormones, but I bet a lot of you moms are wondering if hormones can help that grumpy man in your life. Well, it can. Dr. Morgentaler has written a wonderful book that kind of revolutionized the theories about testosterone, called Testosterone for Life. Testosterone is a guy's friend, isn't it?
Suzanne, it's an unbelievable thing that we're really discovering now, and more people are getting savvy about this issue. Somewhere around a third of men over the age of 40 have low levels of testosterone. They have symptoms like low sex drive, they're tired, they have less of a sense of vitality, their mood can be flat or depressed, and we can give back the same hormone. And for most of those guys, not all, but most of those guys, it can be a home run. They can go back to feeling like they're alive, they've got their mojo back, they just feel like themselves.
So what you said in that book that was so amazing to me was that testosterone does not cause prostate cancer, and that if you've had prostate cancer, you can take testosterone, correct?
I can't tell you that testosterone is perfectly safe. We don't, we need big studies, lots of people. But here's what I can tell you for sure. This old idea that testosterone is like gasoline on a fire with prostate cancer, it's impossible to be true. Impossible. We were the first to look. Nothing happened to these men.
This is revolutionary, Abe. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you again soon. I hope you come back on my show.
Bye, Suzanne.
Bye-bye.
Great to be with you.
You too. Bye-bye. Thank you very much, and we'll see you on our next show. On the next episode of Breaking Through, who are the people with the lucky karma who were born cancer resistant, and is there a test?